Friends, hello, welcome back. Hopefully everyone is having a lovely day. So we're gonna do this. We talked about it in a previous, couple, I think we have two or three coin making videos out there. We talked about starting from scratch, not spending any money on the game, and just trying to build that balance up. And we're gonna call it the road to making 1,000,000 coins through working the NHL 23 auction house. And that's, again, primarily what we've done so far. Again, yeah, a lot of us are going to do, you're going to play a game or two every once in a while, right? But for the most part, we finished very poorly in Hut Champs and Rivals. We've had a couple, honestly, it's what it's had. We had a couple base packs, a couple premium players packs, and that's really it. Nothing over like an 81, 82 of those packs. So I think we ripped like 4 or 5 of those this week. They really recorded them, didn't expect to pull much out, and we didn't. It's not a big deal. But besides that, it's primarily been us just trying to buy and sell stuff off the auction house. And I think we roughly went from about, I want to say, we'll flash it back. I want to say we was close to like 45, 50K range, maybe a little bit higher than that. And we've got that balance up to about 200K. Say 200K because there are 5 items up that are for auction and they sell locally close to 200K. So we had a pretty good week. And as mentioned, we're trying not to have to still work the market a lot with playing a lot. If I'm going back on it, most of the market working we've done, it's happened in the last couple of days. Again, we try to do like the 5 o'clock game, the 5 or 6 o'clock game, and we try to get off the game after that. I mean, that's it. That's my max. Mainly because I just have a lot of other things to do, and it's during the week, and I go to bed early for work. So we try to, we look around that 5 to 5:30, 5 to 6, whenever the packs are flowing, the stuff's out in the auction house. So try to go from that range there. And again, that was the goal, right? Was try to make as many coins as possible. We talked about this in a previous video without having to put in a lot of effort. I mean, that's the dream, right? The less work you can do and make coins, the better. So, again, essentially, I want to say we're close to about 130, 120, 130K we made this week. Maybe a little bit more. I mean, we had, about 200 items sold. I want to say, that's probably about right. 100K, a little over 100K, right around 100K. That's about average. We're selling stuff. We're making about a 500 coin profit right now. Right now, we are selling small stuff. We talked about that previously. You got to start small. You can go any range you want. You want to go gold players, good. You want to go jerseys, you can do that as well. I was going gold players. That was our range. And again, about a little bit over that actually on some of these guys, closer to 5, about 500-600 stuff or coins on average we was making on these guys. You have to start somewhere. You have to build up that coin balance. That was our goal. And now that we're at that point, I think it's time we start considering buying some bigger fish if we can get our hands on them. Some of the 86 overall range is what we're going to look at today. We'll look at other stuff. There's plenty of other options. I personally it's good. Again, it's good to find a niche. But before we jump into that, I just want to talk about, again, why today's a significant day. It is currently 4:41 p.m. It's not 5 o'clock yet. Want to talk to you guys about this. Friday's a big day because typically, if you're new to the game, we see the event reset. It's usually 2 weeks. Usually we see the same, like the spotlight event 2 weeks. So we should be due for a new event to come out. And when a new event comes out, people are, again, really enticed to open packs. Some people will save their squad battles packs and Hut Rivals packs until Fridays because the new stuff's out and they want to wait to rip them then. And you got people ripping the packs off the auction house. And again, the more packs that are being ripped, the more prices are going to devalue and make things cheaper for the time being so you can get those steals. So hopefully 86 is what we're hoping for is, maybe a 5K discount on some of these instead of, maybe 50K, maybe we'll get them for 45 and then you sell it for 50, you're going to lose that K and a half. So you're going to make about 3.5K on a player. That'd be ideal if we can find that range. But yeah, so we're going to see how this jumps out. Again, this is a new series. We've never done something like this before. So we're going to try to, once, that 5 o'clock time hits 4:42, we're not going to do a whole video until 5 o'clock. I promise we'll break it up. We're going to try to walk you guys through what we looked through on the auction house, though, during that period. But yeah, as far as I'm guessing, it could change. But right now, we're seeing a limited time stuff with the spotlight. 17 minutes left, 17 minutes left. They could always do a second set. Or a third week, I should say. They could do a week 3. That might happen. But it looks like we could be due for a new event. I would assume after 2 weeks. Again, the packs in the store disappeared as well. I believe there's 23 minutes left on a spotlight. Yeah, 23 minutes there. 17 there, 17 there, 17 there. I was just 23 because I was looking at that earlier at 23. Every pack's going to refresh. They're going to have new packs in the store. More reasons for people to buy packs. So again, I like that. And the packs are important too because right now there's an 82 overall guaranteed player pack, which is untradeable. But, if you get packs like that are tradable, obviously that's going to affect the auction house a lot more. Where it's like, all right, if we're going to have 82 guaranteed packs out, then we can start looking and say, all right, let's try to shop the 84s, 85s, 86s, stuff like that that's going to be flooded at the time being. But for me personally, again, let's take a look. Let's walk through the market because this is important. You do have to prep, right? You're just not going to walk into this. I always tell it's a lot when you start. And I always try to tell people it's like go piece by piece. You don't need to understand the whole entire auction house to make coins. I honestly don't have the slightest clue what an 87 goes for right now. No clue at all. Made 120K in the last week. I'm not trying to flex. I'm just saying you don't need to know what the price of everything goes for. I don't know what the team of the week goes for. I don't know what that fancy icon goes for. It's just a matter of finding that niche and expanding on it as you go. And right now, for this week, what I really want to do, again, I want to zero in on the 86s. I like the 86 range. I get worried. 85s are all right, but anything 84 and below that holds value this early in the year, that stuff makes me nervous because as more and more 85s, 86s, 87s come out, less and less people have any desire to buy those cards. So the price just continues to depreciate as opposed to an 86. You know, if you pick up a Crosby now, I think you're going to keep that Crosby. If you pick up a McCarr, you're going to keep that McCarr on your team for weeks on weeks still, and you're going to buy him back if you sell him or something like that. So it gives a chance for the price to go down at 5 o'clock a little bit, but then it'll bounce right back up, you know, on a Sunday or a Monday, and you can sell them. And that's when I like selling stuff personally, Sunday, Monday. Again, you buy it on the Friday around the 5, 6 o'clock range. When the packs come out, it's dropping. But again, it's just a prepping thing here. Kale McCarr, we're seeing, what, about 93 on Kale McCarr. That's a little expensive still. We have 190K. So again, it's prepping, but we're not going to be able to make a lot of purchases right now. So what I'll probably do here is we'll take a look at the 86s again, just to get used to it. I'm going to, you know, search probably 85, 86 range at the 59-minute mark and get an idea of things. But it'd be nice to get, let's see, or not buy now minimum. Let's go maximum. So we'll go about 55K. That'll clean out some of these McCards and stuff. We're not going to go any higher than 50K. I think that's about it. So Crosby's 54. Is that about it for Crosby? Yeah, it looks like Crosby's popping around 55K. So again, you know, target Crosby. If you didn't see about a 47, 48, 49K Crosby come up at 5, that would be great. Leon Draisaitl is a little bit cheaper. I'm always weird about Draisaitl because that speed, but I think you got a speed bump this year, right? 86. I think that's reasonable. What's you can't follow. I don't like doing featured cards. Schroeder's really fast. I know that, but she's smaller. I don't know how people are taking the small people. Leon Draisaitl again, 86. I don't think we're going to see anybody else. But nonetheless, that's his price. 47K. I think I seen one up for 41 earlier. Not seeing it now. I think somebody just bought it. Oh, no, it's right there. 41K. So, again, Draisaitl 41K. I like the 35K ranges there for him. But again, at 40K, you got to remember 5% tax. So, 5% of 40K would be what? 5% is 500. That'd be 2K. So, you'd make 38K if you buy them for 35. You make 3K profit there. And again, it's just a matter of when packs are flowing. They might go really cheap. You can instantly sell them. If you want to do that, instantly sell them for that 39, 40K. If you get a good enough steal, you don't have to wait till Saturday, Sunday. And the benefit of that is you get the 2, 3K right now, and then you can buy another one. So I like doing that as well. It's not just a matter of investing while they're cheap right now. It's a matter of if you can pick that steal up while the packs are flowing out there as well. If it's cheap enough, I like to relist it. Ovechkin's 46K. I think that's where he falls as well. 49 right there. That seems like where his Obi's been for like 3 years now. Is around 46K. Yeah, he's up 46K, it looks like. So I like 46. So again, if you can get an Obi 39, 40K, it'll probably pop up even cheaper. That'd be fantastic. Crosby's 55. So, you know, we're looking around the 50K range for Crosby. We're looking around 35 for Draisaitl. And Ovechkin about, again, 40, what do we say, about 40K? And it's just slow and steady. You got to learn. I'm not going to be able to remember all of these at once. It's going to take time. The more you look at the market, the more it sticks. This is literally the first time all year I've looked at 86s. I'm being completely honest, right? I have a clue. I had no clue. I had an idea. I figured, 40, 50K range, that's about it. That's where we filtered 55K, and you got most of these guys, minus like the Kale McCarrs of the world who's super fast. But these out of our price range right now, because right now, if you can buy some 40K guys, we can essentially buy 4 players. 4 players, and if you can buy them, again, in like 5-10 minutes maximum, sell them for 3K profit, 4K profit, 4 players, that's 16K, and in 5-10 minutes of work. That's the kind of profits I like making personally. I don't know about you guys, but if I can fill up 4 players for 15K in a matter of 5 minutes, that's ideal. Especially if you just have to get onto the game for a little bit and you can get right back out. Maybe you're busy for the weekend. You buy them for 5 minutes. You put them up for 3 days. When they sell, they sell. You come back whenever you need to. Or heck, what I really like doing on the weekends when it gets to this kind of range, you can buy these bad boys, put them on your team, use them over the weekend. It's like, all right, for me personally, maybe you got school, maybe you got work. It's like, all right, won't play as much during the week. I can put these puppies up. Come Friday, pick them back up again when they're nice and cheap. That's my favorite thing to do when I'm actually playing the game a lot. I don't have a lot of time to play the game right now. When I do play the game, I like playing a little bit of club with the boys. It's just something I personally enjoy playing with my friends, opposed to getting sweaty against other people in an AI's game, so it's a personal preference. But I love building an ultimate team, so that's why we're here at the same time. It's like, that's the thing. You gotta have the best team. I can't you have the best hockey ultimate team? So let's look at a couple 85s just for a good time here. Because again, I don't know. It's the first time doing it this year. It might be hard to find these guys. They might not release a lot of them. And if that's the case, I want to have a backup plan at 5 o'clock. There's not a lot of people listing these cards. And my backup plan is, again, I think 30K is too much. It's 25. I think my backup plan is, again, the 85s. And you're seeing a lot of them up for 85. I want to search. Can you do gender? That sounds horrible saying that. I don't mean it bad. It's just, I don't think as many people are looking for them. I don't know. I have to follow that. My concern is I love the idea of look how fast they are. 89 is fantastic. I'd love to have that. But they're so much smaller. 5'9 is a great play. I wonder how many people use Brand Jenner. The thing is, again, their accuracy, their power. They don't have any shot. They don't have a shot. They don't have any size. I think that's going to push people away from buying them. I want to try to buy cards that people are actually actively looking to buy and sell in the auction house a lot. I find those easier to sell. So we'll filter NHL players. That too. I just like doing the NHL stuff because, again, it's so much. You're hard into the game. You can keep up with it all. But I like having regular NHL, and I like doing base players only. It filters everything else out that I'm not that interested in. We're in the head collection type base. I like to filter by base, and I just like to go from here. Because it filters out all the stuff I don't know about. It filters out as much, again, much of the nonsense as you can, if you will. And you go from here. Because a lot of them feature cards, it depends on when they're out, too. If they're out in packs right now, they're going to be cheaper and cheaper and cheaper and cheaper as the night goes on. Opposed to when it's not in packs, they're going to be a little bit more expensive, or they're going to hold their price because they're not in packs. And I'm just not going to keep up with it. I'm, again, trying to simplify this as much as possible. I'm not going to keep up with EA's 175 cards they release a week. That's why I have a hard time anymore remember which card assigns which, because they release so much. Like, some people love it. To each their own. Personally, I love rarity. I really do it. It's like, I thought it was so much cool when you get like 1 or 2 prime times a day. It's like, all right, these are special. I got to have this. Now it's like they're all over the place, and my mind can't keep up. There's a lot going on there. So I'm like, simplify things. Base cards only. So let's take a look here again, let's try some 85s. I don't like goaltenders. We might just focus on forward. See, I don't want to do just forwards. I like defensemen in there as well. And there ain't a forward and defenseman filter. That'd be clutch. No, there's not. There's just any forward defenseman. I don't want the goalies in there, Soros. I'd like, again, clean as possible, because when it's clean, you can quickly go back and forth and left bumper, right bumper, and stuff doesn't get in the way as much. Soon as something pops up and under your search parameter, it's like, bang, I can get this bad boy. So let's look. I don't know, let's try 20K. 1, 2, 3. Am I the only one that still counts out the zeros? I do it every time. When I have to put 4 zeros, like, I had to count it out or I'm going to do it wrong. So I kind of, specifically the 1, 2, 3. I'll do like 20 and then be like, all right, 1, 2, 3 for the zeros. 20K is too expensive as well. Let's try 17K. And I gotta say, this is just gonna give us all goalies a Barkov. Story of my life. This is like normal. This is just how it works. It's always been like this. But I want to say, like, the way we're doing it's not the only way to do this. I'm showing you guys my personal way, and hopefully it helps you guys. But I don't know it all. There's other ways people do. There's other ways people make coins. You can do the featured card game. A lot of people love doing that. Maybe we do a video on that, actually. It's a little basic. It's basic, but I don't know how you would put it. It's just a different idea. Keep you entertained. Do what works best for you, kind of thing. This is what works best for me personally. I'm just going to go forwards. I guess it doesn't. No, I'm not. I'm not putting goalies up. I want players that buy and sell quickly, and goalies ain't it. We're going to do forwards only. It'll simplify things anyway. Again, there's less players we have to know until we get used to things. Because over time, like right now, it's like, this is a lot. Like I said, it'll take a little bit to get used to the prices of things. But if you start slow and steady, 3, 4, 5 players at a time, and you just slowly build on that, you'll remember over time. So it's Kachuk's out here, Barkov's out here. Kachuk, this is really confusing me. I didn't need this. There's too much of the same color. So Barkov's, Kachuk's 17K. Is that what we're seeing here? So many Barkovs. Kachuk 17, 18 there. Kachuk 19. Kachuk 17, 8. Kachuk 17. I think we like Kachuk. How's Kachuk looking here? 85. Is that an 85 or an 89? Yeah, it's an 85 speed. A lot of guys got deep this year. So Kachuk, we're talking about, about 17K. So again, the thing with the 85s, you can buy a little closer to their current price because you don't get taxed as badly. So you're going to get taxed, again, about a K. About it's 7, 8, 900 coins. Probably around 8, 900 coins, right? You're going to get taxed about 8, 900 coins. So you could sell them for 17.5. We'll say 17, since there's some for 17. There's a 17 one I think it just popped up. That was Barkov. You can get them for 17. So that means, you know, we'll try to look for about 14 or 13.5, and that's going to be your 2.5K profit, which is, again, that's where I like to target when you can buy these range players. The higher range, the more I like to see the profit. And again, you're at the 50K range, I'd like to see the 4K profit. If you're at the 20K range, you know, 2K is great. Just a matter of the percentages. 10%, right? That's what that would be. Close to 10% profit on every play. That's kind of what I like to target there. So we will go, and again, it's simplifying things. You can buy the cheaper players. We bought 200 of them. That takes time. So we're trying to look at the range and saying, what if we just had to buy 5 to 10 players? And we sell those bad boys, again, 10% prop, 5 to 10 players. We go 10 players, 2K a player, 20K. 20K, and hopefully we could do that in, you know, 20, 25 minutes. It might take longer. It might take shorter. We will see. Again, just how much you want to invest into it. You can put more time into it or just keep it as is. But again, I like a Chuck. I feel like we're going to memorize more players. I'm trying to do this live, and this is going to be the complicated part because it's always like running in my head. I need to focus on this stuff. So I'm trying to simplify it, not just for you guys, but for myself too. So I'm guessing right now, like, we're not going to have like 20 of these bought. There's probably no chance at all how few of these we're looking at. But I like giving the general concept here. So I think we're going to use Kachuk as the general concept. And I don't like Barkov. Sorry, Barkov. I just don't. I don't like the idea of trying to sell him. I feel like people don't want him because he's slow. What else is out here? Kyle Connor would be a good one. Kyle Connor's 22K. So we got Kachuk 17. Kyle Connor is 22. So we'll remember that. Connor 22. Kachuk 17. Ovechkin again is about 45. So we're looking for 40. Crosby's about 55. So we're looking for about 50. And then it was Draisaitl was 41. So we're looking for about 35. It is 455. I think we'll look at I don't want to look right away. We might look at like 503, 504, right when the packs start to come out. You got to give it a couple minutes because you got to make sure cards are circulating, people ready to open stuff. Make sure, personally, what I do is I like to make sure the feature cards out because sometimes there's a bug. It takes a couple minutes. So other people probably do the same thing with opening packs. So I like to give it a minute or two. But we'll wait. We'll catch you guys right back here in a moment. All right. That was necessary. Because 503. Pump it up. The heater's on a little. I feel like you can hear the heater. I don't even know why the heater is on. I think it's on just to troll me real quickly, so it goes through my mic a little bit. It might be blocking it out. It was just going. You know, the heater does the same thing like the air conditioner does, where it'll kick on to check the temperature. It's like warm out. I had to take my jacket off when I was outside of that. I'm gonna be honest. I walked into the store after getting out of the gym. Oh, them are some sick looking cards. Because I wanted to look respectable. I was like, I should put a coat on. Because I wasn't going to because it was hot. I was like, I'm going to put a jacket on to look decent. And I walked into the store and I was like, it's hot. And I was like sweating. And I'm like, I got to take this off. I was like, it's fucking November. Why is it so hot outside? So heater should not be on. But anyway, fantasy hockey. All right, complete fantasy hockey challenges and event objectives for collectibles and redeemed in sets. Oh, these cards look nice. I like this. Synergies and stars maximum upgrade 99. +1 overall for every goal scored. +2 for every goal scored defense. It's these kinds of cards again. I like that. So we're seeing that again, just like last year. That is a sick looking card. Who is that? Robert Thomas? I like that look. So we're seeing fantasy hockey cards. Big event. Real big event. Okay. Oh, baby. Ivan Provorov, Robert Thomas, Kevin Fiala. Some interesting choices nonetheless. Personally, we don't really care. Oh, I do. I'm going to be honest. I actually really do care. Why are these guys such low overalls? I have to look at these real quick. Don't mind me. Seth Jones, Gossis. Okay, so some interesting cards. I didn't even know Vander Kane was still in the league. Petranzo 70. Nonetheless, I want to see these packs here real quick. What kind of packs you got out? Again, it might affect what we are and aren't buying and stuff. We'll see. So we have a whole lot of packs. Oh, geez, that was a lot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I ain't going short today. 12 items including one. That's untradeable. Doesn't matter. That's untradeable. Doesn't matter. Breakout booster pack. I don't know who opens. I'm gonna be completely honest. I mean, this is a pro tip. You open whatever packs you want. I don't know who opens the feature packs. So they are so bad. Like, the odds are atrociously bad. Every year. I don't know why. I feel like they're a scam. I can do what you want with your coins, but I always tell people, like, no, buy these. If you're going to get some packs, get some of these fancy ones over here. So, Jumbo Premium Player Pack. What do we got here? 20 items, at least 9 players with at least 4 gold players. Oh, that sounds nice. That sounds great for the low overalls. 10 items, all gold NHL players with at least 4 80 pluses. That's good. 10 80 plus. Oh, we got some packs out today, fellas. Oh, yeah. 18 80 plus. They got some of everything out here. Ooh, we should have a good time. This should be good. This should be good. Can we remember the prices? That's the question. Again, it's a mind muscle thing. Gotta keep it in your mind. 17K. We had a 22K on the 85s. And I want to start with the 86s because, again, I want to get in and get out as quick as possible. And if I can find a good profit, we're going to take it and run and enjoy the day. And plus, again, it's just the idea. It's like, hey, Friday, you get some time to play, get some 86s. Why not throw them on a team for a little bit? Let's go. What do we say? So Crosby's 55. So we don't need to go any higher than Crosby is the most expensive. We don't want anything over 52K. That means because, again, we want the space on Crosby. So let's take a look, see what we got out here. Again, it could take some time. We'll see. Or is the 59-minute mark? There is no such thing. Draisaitl is 51. We could start at the 85. I think we'll do that. We'll start straight at the 59-minute mark for every card. I was thinking there'd be more than this, but clearly there's not. So we'll go a little plot twist here. We'll drop 85. We'll find a 59-minute mark. And again, you'll learn the price of some other cards here just doing it this way as well. Again, adjusting on the fly. What did we say? We didn't say any defensemen. So we're just going to go straight forwards. Again, makes things a little bit easier for us. We'll go 59-minute mark. I hope I ain't talking too fast. I'm going a little quickly now. OB too much, 49K. We ain't about it. Krasov, I don't know what you cost. Kyle Connor, 29K. Oh, way too much. Yeah, we're seeing nothing. Bring it back. It should refresh that way, right? Yeah, Trevor Zegras, Draisaitl 42. I think it's refreshing. Let me look. I can't tell. We gotta wait a minute. It should be. I haven't done this all year. I'm new here, all right? Don't mind me. 42. Yeah, Trevor Zegras 40. That's updating. 25K. I don't know what Zegras goes for. That seems like a good deal, though. How much is it? We'll find out if somebody snips that up real quick or not. 33, 33, 29, 29. I might. That Zegras is looking great. I ain't going to get him. He's going to be gone, but at least we'll know the price. 34, 20, 34. Yeah, that Zegras is a good price. That Zegras is gone. 33. Somebody put him up really cheap. That would have been a good buy. See how the rest. Oh, that was a 27. That was a good thing we avoided it. All right. Good call. Good call, boys. We dodged a close one there, ladies and gents. Yeah, because he's still up there for 25. That's what you want to see, though. 40K for Draisaitl, not cheap enough. Kyle Connor, 25. Panarin, 29. That seems like a good deal for Panarin. How much does Panarin normally go for? We didn't see him up earlier. He's also only an 85. And again, it's important to frequently, can't speak, flip this bad boy back and forth as much as possible. So Panarin's our marker right now. Again, I like to try to find a marker as well. It's like Panarin, he's the end. Anything before Panarin, or not anything before Panarin, anything before Connor is new. So Connor, Kucherov. Why is Kucherov up here? That seems ridiculously cheap. 40K for Kucherov. I'm gonna miss out on that. I'm gonna regret that. I'm gonna be upset. I'm gonna be upset I didn't know Kucherov's price. I'm gonna tell you right now, that's a steal. No questions about it. There's no way Kucherov should be 40K. He's 27 right there. I don't know what I'm talking about. Don't mind me, fellas. Told you we're new at this. That's exactly like I'm trying to be as real as possible with you guys here. You're gonna make mistakes. It takes a second to get used to it. It's a matter of learning yourself, trusting your process here. Now, why 40K? Why is Kucherov only 85? Who disrespects Kucherov like that? I got a bone to pick here. 45 Ovechkin, that's too much. Oh, why? That is not right. That is not right. 29 years, too much. 85 for Kucherov. What did Kucherov do to deserve that downgrade? He's the GOAT. EA, we need to talk. Look at that. I love Panarin's hair. It's a W. 39K for Draisaitl. He's getting down there. A little bit. 28K, it's still too much for Kyle Connor. Patty Kane, I forgot he was a thing. 39K. I'm just guessing at this point. 85, that's too much for these guys. Huberdeau's 13K. That seems cheap. That's really cheap. We didn't see anybody over a buy net. I don't think that's a good idea, but we're going to find out. Maybe. Nope, too slow. I was going to say, that's really cheap. I'm pretty sure there wasn't anything below 20K, right? Again, you still understand that stuff right away. It takes a second. Huberdeau, yeah, that guy put him right back up for 28. He made a heck of it. He just doubled his coins. That was a good deal right there. 20K for Kyle Connor. Zegras 29. Again, stuff like that's going to pop up. You're going to miss it. You're going to have that FOMO. It's going to kick in. I'm telling you right now. I'm missing out on that. That was some coins. That was ridiculous. No. Give me that. Give me that right now. I'm too slow on that. Yep. Dang it. We're talking. We can't keep up. Oh, what is going on? We've been doing the wrong thing all season. That was nice. That was a deal. I was just giving them away. We're looking for the small incremental profits, and they're just trying to give us the whole 9 yards. Connor. Mitch Marner. I don't even know what Mitch Marner goes for. Why is Mitch Marner? It's all the Mitch Marners here. Somebody want to share somebody else here? That'd be fantastic. Marner, Barkov. I feel like we have to find. I'm gonna disappoint you guys if we don't find a player here. This is a little nerve-wracking. Patty Kane, 45K. Apparently that's a lot. We ain't doing all that. How we miss out on them 13K players like that? I'm missing out on it. FOMO, it's completely in at this point. Zegras, we ain't worried about him. Don't know what he goes for. Well, we kind of know what he goes for. 27K. What would he say? 27? Yeah. So anything that's too much though. Drysdale, he's getting a 38K. And I think, again, that's playing it conservative. You stay on the 59-minute mark like we have. Again, we're seeing there's other players that are steals that happen to pop up as well as you get through things here. It takes a little bit, though, at the same time. It takes a little bit for the price to jump. Since we came, again, I'd say 505, it might take a little bit. Because guys like Drysdale, now people are going to pack that Drysdale and say, okay, there's one for 38K, I'm putting mine up for 37. And that's kind of the process, right? Why it quickly drops them. Unless somebody puts one up for a steal. And we're seeing it right there. There's a 35K Drysdale. Somebody looked at that and said, I'm going to get rid of it. And we're going to snip that up, 35K. I'm going to keep him. Again, 41, 35K. That was what we was looking for, right? 35K. And we can put him back up for 40. That'll give us a 5K profit there. I like seeing that. That's good. I'm getting greedy. I'm telling you right now, I'm greedy, though. I'm seeing how cheap some of these bad boys are going for, and I really want one. Kachuk, 12K, that's a good deal. We was talking about buying him earlier. He was 17. Oh, he's too slow, though. I'm hitting Y to refresh. I'm so used to not 59-minute mark. I'm so used to spamming Y right now at this time of the year. People are on top of it. You got to stay focused. That's what I said. I don't know what we're going to do talking and playing. You got to be on top of it. Kaprasov might be a good deal. Connor, not happening. Kaprasov, no. No. Who we got? Somebody new? Anybody? Kyle Connor, still the guy. Kaprasov, 34. Ain't about it. Kyle Connor, nothing. Take a little bit to get some packs out here. Again, this is perfect. It's for me personally. It's all I need. I don't need more than this. Kaprasov, that's a lot. Maybe I don't know. He disappeared really quickly. Connor, no, it's still not happening. People, you got to be ripping some packs. There's 37. There's 37. That's too much. That's perfect though. It sets us up the way we want to see it. We have a couple of them up like that. Somebody's gonna drop one a little cheaper. We want to look for a Drysdale, and it's great because when you see a couple of them up like this, other people start to worry. It's like, am I paying too much for this guy because there's two up for 37, but they don't know, like a little while ago, his 41K was the cheapest. Could have probably gotten him for 42, 43. Somebody had one up cheap. So it's important to kind of understand like this stuff's slowly going to drop in price and stuff around's going to look cheap. And you're going to say, well, maybe I can wait and want to get cheaper than that. And it's like, well, maybe not. If you wait too long, it starts to drive back up. There really is a sweet spot where this game's flooded with players. Kyle caught 19K, now he's 22. That's not good enough. Almost pulled the trigger on that. Good thing we remembered that. Let's see if we can find one more player. Again, I don't want to drag this video out too long for you guys, but at the same time, I want to keep the concept. I don't know what Mitch Marner goes for. I keep thinking that's a deal, but I don't think it is. 35 seems like a lot. I ain't worried about it. We're locked in on the guys. We know how much they cost right now, and I don't really want to overdo things because then you start spamming all over the place. Somebody's gonna drop a cheap Kyle Connor. I'm feeling it right there. Nope, not gonna happen. Just kidding. Marner, Connor, nobody, not coming today. Somebody, please. You're one of them 13K guys. I wasn't ready, EA. My fingers weren't warmed up. I wasn't expecting that kind of deal. Patrick Kane, 30K. I really don't know what Patrick Kane goes for. I want to know. Cheaper than that. Not 30K. Clearly. Cool. A lot more than that. Live and learn. Again, we didn't prepare for it. It takes time. It really does to learn everything. And I didn't want to overdo it where I had 7,000 numbers in my mind at once. 45K would be the answer. Patrick Kane's clearly going for that guy. 59-minute mark, they put him right back up. So that kind of gives you an idea. Kucherov 23. Where are we? We were lost. No, that wasn't a new one. My bad. Don't listen to me. I don't know what I'm talking about. Ooh, who's this? Oh, Jack Hughes has a card. That's a nice looking card. I gotta take a look at this. Hang on a second. 88 speed. That ain't bad. Not too shabby. All right, so we know where we're at here. There's a Hughes. Again, we got plenty of time. What is it? It's 5:15. People are still all on top of it at this time, I think, with packs. You just got to be patient. 4K for Mitch Marnes. And we're not seeing anything else. Patrick Kane is 11K. I am not going to get that one. Oh, we are on. I do it every time. I'm playing broken controller. I think the game lags this year. I get sweaty on the 59-minute mark. I'm beyond it. People sweat during the game. My fingers are getting a little toasty right now. How are you going to do that? You just dished it up on a platter and said, have a good deal. And you could, we was on it too, because it was 5 seconds in. We had a great chance to pick that puppy up. And I just fumbled on it because it lags like slightly when you push up. It used to be just spam A. And it ain't like that anymore. There's 20K for Kyle Connor. I don't like that. Another Jack Hughes. He must be featured in the store right now. We're seeing all these come up. So I definitely don't want to touch him. That's why we want to stay in the base cards only. We shouldn't even have Hughes up, but we're going to leave him there because I like the marker. They're 20K for Kucherov. I lost track of what Kucherov costs. Again, I think that's cheap. It might not be, though. 44K is not cheap. Ziga, nope, it's not going to happen. Nobody's buying that Kucherov. There's a David Pastrnak, 35K. That seems cheap. Not for an 85, though. We ain't touching that. Too much for an 85. I think that's my one rule of thumb is if there's other 85s that are going for that price range, I try not to overreach for guys, even if I don't know what the price is and it seems cheap, because it really might not be cheap. 39K there, that's not enough, or that's too much. Kucherov again, 21K. Kyle Connor, that is not a new Kyle Connor, right? It is not. Way over here in the corner, that is a problem for us, EA. We ain't all about all that. We are not getting anything. See, I don't like how far we have to scroll for this. 21K, Kucherov, some players are getting bought up. Again, an important thing to look at is, too, is 185 players are out right now. And what I like to do is, like, you get an idea. If that number keeps going up, you know the packs are still flowing. People are still ripping a lot of packs, and there's some coins to be made. But if you see that number start to slowly trickle higher, see we're at 188, so the price are going to keep going down. But if it starts to trickle the other direction, it's like, all right, things are going to start drying up a little bit. You got to be careful. 29K. Why do I already forget how much Patrick Kane goes for? Clearly not 29K because he's gone again. That seems so cheap. Barkov, 15K. He was not cheap. Draisaitl, 35. That's a good price range we was talking about. I mean, if you wanted to buy him, you can't see. I get greedy. I'm telling you right now. Greed hits you when you do this stuff. You got to be a little disciplined. I'm not. I see them cheap Barkovs. I'm going to say somebody's going to put another. Why does this people have 3 Barkovs? That has to be all their Barkovs. Or not Barkovs, Draisaitl. It's good for them. Let's see how long that Draisaitl stays up. See, it's not getting 59-minute mark. I think somebody's going to drop one cheaper. There's just so many Draisaitls up. Rantanen, that seems like a steal. Again, we'll find out. 15K Kyle Connor, that's a steal. I'm talking about the wrong thing here. I don't know if we're going to pick that Connor up. Yeah, we did. All right, that's perfect. So, again, we're going to keep these players. I think we might play a little bit over the weekend. Depends on how many coins we have. But 16K on Kyle Connor, we can drop him back for, 22, 21. That'd be a 5K profit. Even that'd be a 4K profit. So even better than what we was targeting there. That's a good deal right there. Kaprasov, I don't need you. What time is it? 5:18. I'm just seeing how long this video is. You guys will have to let me know. This is going to be a long video. We're going through the motions live here. And it's, again, a completely new process. And it's funny because we're completely new to doing it this year. It's not the first time doing, the 59-minute mark and everything. But it's like, it's the first time we've had enough coins to actually play it this year. Patrick Kane, 39. 39 again for Patrick Kane. That Kyle Connor eventually is going to come by here. Yeah, 1 hour he's got left. And say eventually it's popping up here. So Mitch Martin's our new target. Leon Draisaitl, 34K. See, we have a Draisaitl, and that's my other issue. It's like, well, we already have one now. And I don't think somebody's going to 59-minute mark that. I'm going to give it time. There's a lot up. We're up to 205 players. People are still pulling packs. Again, important. It's important to realize there's been a lot of Leon Draisaitl thrown up. Somebody did pick 34K one up, but there's still one up for 36. There's another one for 35. It's just important to understand the marketplace from that standpoint. And again, we're kind of playing, like there's just 5 more cards. We're kind of playing both sides here where we also want to have cards to play with. So that's why we personally right now, I'm being a little bit more conservative than normal. If I was going to not play out, it done did scooped up that Kyle Connor and just said, let's bury him for the weekend. But that's, we got to play a little intelligent here, play a little smart. Barkov, 17. What happened? How did this happen? 59, Barkov 14. I don't remember. No, we didn't even look at Barkov because I didn't want to mess with him. That's what it was. I don't remember what he went for. Barkov 14. Gonna scroll to the next page. Zegras 25. Zegras getting down there in price. That's nice to see as well. Panarin 35. Kaprasov not gonna happen. Gotta look for Mitch Marner. Kaprasov not gonna happen. 216. Items still again going up. Important to see. Marner 33. Zegras 29. I think we've already seen him. Not really. We're starting to see more of a flattening here. Again, you're going to hit that sweet spot. There's 221. 28 there. Panarin looking fantastic. I don't know what you're worth. Jack Hughes. For the strikes, 33 for Marner. Again, we might have to start buying up some cards. I don't feel like we're increasing as quickly as it was before. We're starting to hit that balance. And we got 139K. So some coins to work with. Only made a couple purchases. There's a Crosby for 50K. There's a Draisaitl for 32. That's exactly what we was looking for. Do we get that in time? No, we're slow. I am embarrassed at how quickly my thumbs have deteriorated over time. Pastrnak looking good. How you gonna beat me to Draisaitl like that? 32 for Marner. Kucherov, 20K. I feel like that's too cheap for Kucherov. I want to buy him. I really do. It's taking me all the power to not just pull the trigger. I'm buying out right there. That's got to be a deal. 17K. And we didn't beat it to him. That's all right. I was too busy talking. Kachuk. Barkov. I'm telling you, you got to focus. It's like a focus game here. We're trying to do some of the both. 17K. That's not his. We'll take the long Kobe. Patrick Kane. We ain't seeing a lot of Ovies pop up. That's what I mean. It's interesting that the items you see sometimes, some guys flood the market more than others. And Obi is clearly one right now that is not flooding the market in any form or fashion here. I don't like getting caught clear over here, and that's where we're stuck at right now because it takes so long to scroll there. Nope. 17K, 17K. It's not going to happen. Mitchie Marnes, 46K for Draisaitl, 21K for Huberdeau. Again, 233. So we are still seeing the total tick up here a little bit, which is important. 24K, 34, 24 for Kyle Connor. That's not cheap. I almost wanted to pull the trigger on that. I forgot what she was worth there for a second. I'll have to keep on in mind here at once. Marner Hughes, Kyle Connor, 24. Not going to happen. Hey, people are just ripping these packs still. Interestingly enough, though, ripping the packs are not going down as quickly as you'd expect. 23, just got to beat them steals. They're 19 for Huberdeau. Kucherov's got an 86. That seems like a deal. That has to be new. That seems like a great deal. Why don't I want that? Oh, yeah, there's a dry side. I want that. Can we get that? 50 seconds. Now we took way too long. Our screen's taking a while to refresh. Actually, it gave us that. So that's a nice 7-8K profit there on dry side, I think. Again, they come to you. Some come to you, take some time. Some write to you. I really need to know how much Patrick Kane's going for because I feel like that guy is just getting ripped like crazy right now. Huberdeau 12K. That's a good deal. I ain't going to get that. Took too long. Yep, that's what I thought. Gotta pop it off right away. And that's why, again, sometimes it's good to just focus on a certain player. There's no way that Kucherov would be that cheap. It's good to focus on just a small niche because you have to scroll through all these guys and it takes time. Ovechkin for 40K. We said we wanted to do Obi for 40K. It'll give us a reason to have an Obi. We'll do that. And again, we're going to stop. What do we got? 46K. We're going to stop right there because, again, I want to have coins to jump across some of the smaller tiered guys. Oh, there's another Obi for 40K. I knew he was going to troll me like that when I did that. And they're all 40. What, people just pulling Obies like it's left and right, like it's their job right now? That's the kind of thing you run into sometimes, though. That'll frustrate you because it's like, oh, 40K. So somebody's going to drop another. There's 3 Obies that need to be bought. So somebody's going to pull an Obi. They're going to see these 40K, and they're going to put them for like 38, and you could have got a better deal than we just got. But we're going to write it out. We'll be all right with it. Don't get too hard down on yourself for stuff like that. Crosby's 51 unless he's a steal again too much. I think that's going to wrap things up, though. We're going to see how things go. I'm interested. I thought it'd be fun to go through the market live like this with you guys, see what you guys thought. We'll review our sales next episode next week. I gotta probably do it on like a Friday or something. You think I'm gonna stop at the 59-minute mark. The second you see a guy go up, like Kaner for really cheap, like that 20K was or whatever, the second you see that, you're addicted. I'm telling you. Personally, I'm addicted. I can't stop. I'm like, what if they do it again? What if I miss out on another 20K profit? How are you gonna do that to me? You can't. You got to keep up. That's a cheap capper sub, I think. There's Ovechkin. There it is, 36K. I told you it was going to happen the second we seen all those up. I'll go ahead and relist that one now. Again, that should be about an 8K profit for Ovechkin. Since we got him cheaper, though, I'm not going to be greedy. I just want to get rid of the card. 42.9, 950. That'd be what? 7K profit. Is that right? 7K? 7K tax. Yeah, it's about 5K profit. I'd like him to be gone as quick as possible. So that's the reason we're going to put him up for 43. For, again, 3 days. When he sells, because I want the coins back. But it was a good deal, so you can't turn down the good deals. That's, again, the balance of the trade here. Kucherov for 18. I want a Kucherov, too. I gotta get off the screen. I don't have coins for all this stuff. We're poor. 17K for Kachuk. But what if you missed something? Nonetheless, I hope you guys found this video helpful. I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts. As well. I can't see if that's a cheap Crosby. Oh, it's 47K. How many coins? Oh, I'm sorry you guys had to hear that. It's not that cheap, but it was pretty cheap. A pretty good deal. We had the coins. I couldn't do anything but look at them. Nonetheless, hope you guys found the video helpful. As always, thank you guys for watching, and we will see you next time.